Hi, this is Joe Satriani, and you're logged on to guitar.com. Coming up, the webcast of me and the guys playing live, courtesy of Satriani. Pretty simple. I mean, usually someone will take a scale and they'll learn it in 2 octaves. We'll start to learn it in 3 octaves. Maybe they'll go up one way and come down the other way. They may learn it, let's say in the case of G major, they may start to learn it again with a fingering they can perform on one string up and down. The other thing to do is to learn the scale on every string. In this case, G major, let's say in the first string, I've got to start here, not in an open position. And you can come up with any fingering that you want. You go as high as you can in that key. You descend down, go as low as you can in that key, and then come back. And then, so in the case of G Phrygian, you've got an entirely different fingering to do if you're doing G harmonic minor. You're going to wind up with notes you have to think, is there, do I have seventh anymore up there? Is it changed because of the fret structure of the neck? When you're going down, let's say in a G harmonic minor, there's nothing available to you on that open E string. And that's part of knowing the scale on that string. And I guess why I use that word knowing. It's not really memorizing because, as I was showed by Lenny Castano, the idea is to make up the fingering, not necessarily to practice with a metronome, but not to make a mistake and not to advance to the next note until you're absolutely positive that that's the next note. And with that kind of an exercise, you really do build strength and you become self-assured in the performance of the scale. And then after that comes a whole new world of understanding music, which is you never think about the fingering or the scale or the fact that you may or may not know it. You're beyond that because you know it. Quote unquote, you know it. And then you really start to think about, do I want to play that note? And that is what I tried to make the essence of my playing. That's what Lenny Castano was trying to get me to understand. Which is not to be in the subjunctive mode, not to think about what you could have done, what you should have done. Maybe you wanted to play. You only play what you want to play. And if you work that back, the reverse domino theory of that is an awesome task of trying to line everything up, to be able to actually say, I only play what I want to play. I don't do things automatically. I don't